guys, Sean with Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. Got another episode of Hot New for you. This will be episode number 136. I've got the H109 Hostile Alpha. The Alpha came out about 2 years ago. It's one of Hostile's new lineup, I believe from SEMA 2016 that would be. And it was a real clean design. So if you look at it, the whole concept is it's got this tapered spoke that's coming out. It's got a little bit of bend to it, so it's got some concavity into the center, and then you'll see that it runs out, but still keeps a pretty deep lip wheel. This one's gonna be the 22 by 12 -44 offset, and you can see with that 12 wide -44, they're at about a 4.5 inch lip. Now typically you're like, hey, what the hell, it's 12 wide -44, should have a 6-inch lip. Well, that's because you've got the concavity also. So we've been calling these basically like hybrids, because it's a hybrid between the concave wheel look so that you have some bend to the spoke, but you also still get that 4.5 inch lip on these 12 wides. So as far as the other sizes, they're gonna be running the same typical super popular Hostile sizes. You'll see that Hostile's kind of running these, I would say they're the top selling sizes that we also see. It's gonna be the 20 by 9, and then the 20 by 10, the 20 by 12, and the 20 by 14. Then they're gonna have the 22 by 10, 22 by 12, 22 by 14, all the way up to a 24 by 12 and a 24 by 14, which is gonna start to get, you know, into the 14 wides, and that should run probably about a 6.5 inch lip on the 14 wide with that hybrid concave meets lip wheel design. So that's gonna be all of your sizes. As far as finishes go, they're gonna still have their asphalt, which is basically a satin black, their fancy way of saying satin black. And then they're gonna have the gloss black with the milled edges, which I believe is called their blade cut. And that's gonna be a gloss black with all of the milling and give it the design. And then of course the chrome, which we have here, the 22 by 12. And this is gonna be a true chrome. They got away with the PVD, so if you are or were upset with Hostile because you had some chrome issues back in the day when they were using PVD with any of the peeling, that actually was a thing that went around all of the wheel industry for a year there. I think it was like one summer that it got weird with PVD. They've now gone back to true chrome plating. So these are gonna be true chrome plated. You'll see it's got the chrome on the front and on the back. That's usually your dead giveaway. A PVD would actually have a black powder coat or a reddish black tinted powder coat on the back. That's how you know it's that PVD powder coat chrome. So it's gonna be a true chrome wheel. As far as prices go, Hostile has had a hard time keeping anything on the shelf for about 4 years. So what you're seeing is they're getting a little bit prouder of their prices. I've had some people comment to me that they feel like the Hostile price has gone up quite a bit recently, and we're seeing the same thing. So there's 2 ways that we're kind of helping you guys battle that, and this is a feature, don't tell anybody I showed you this, but if you come out on our website and you look up a set of Hostiles and you actually click on one of the wheels, and then if you scroll down, you're gonna see a button that says email us for a personal quote to get a fast reply on wheels only. All you have to do is click that button, put in your email address, and we will send you a personal quote. And I will tell you that we're gonna beat that price that you're seeing, but don't tell anybody I told you about that. That's just a feature that we have. The other option is you can add tires. You can see for this one, just adding tires will save you up to $773. A lot of times people will click on that button and they will see that there are tires that they can add for $1 for a set of tires. That's not a mistake, that's real. You're getting such a huge discount on the rubber that we actually sometimes can sell you the whole set of rubber for $1 as part of that package price. You're gonna see it's got the exposed lug nuts, so a super popular wheel to run the spikes on. You'll notice that Hostile runs a pretty short cap. It's also a pretty small cap, and that's the whole concept of looking more like that forged wheel look. And then you'll have where the spikes will actually come out past the cap a little bit, definitely on the 6 lug. Some of the 8 lug can get a little closer to flush because they've obviously got that larger cap, but you can see that the chrome blend in, look really slick on there. And then if you do the black as an accent, you can really get the spikes to pop. So that's gonna be your H109 Hostile Alpha, but a 2-year-old wheel that's been almost impossible to keep on the shelf. Peace.